Hey everybody, Dirk here. Welcome once again to my dungeon laboratory. It's been a little while, so I figured I'd do a video, kind of an update video, what I got kind of going on right now. Kind of just playing around my Tesla coil still here. And all the changes is I got a new coil form here. So this is a 30 gauge wire on this pipe that I used here, which is 11 centimeters diameter drain pipe. It's roughly between 900 turns. Actually, if I look, it should be exactly 900 turns. I'm looking at yeah, you guys can't see that very well, but that's a Tesla map that I like to use quite often, and I highly recommend it. I'm pretty sure it's still available. Just have to donate. I think it's like $5, you know, $5, €5, and it's very helpful. Highly recommend it. So yeah, I got a new coil form, got a new a new primary. Luckily I had a form to use, and you can see it's heavily taped. It's after some testing yesterday, looks about 5 turns is pretty good for this. The output is a lot more than I had with the other coils, and this top load is actually perfect for this. So just take that off. There's just a small little ring just to push it up a little bit, because this was 10 picofarads under, so I'm thinking with this and that little top piece that I have there at the breakout, that should be close to resonance or even a little bit above. That's fine. So the resonant frequency of this would be, I'm just making sure I got that underneath there right, about 241 kilohertz. You know, quite low for a Tesla coil or a normal solid state. I know the dual resonant types are much lower in frequency, but they also use the IGBTs, which like to run at lower frequencies. One other thing I added, I was going to do a video of what it looks like the inside, but you can hear I got 2 fans. So I have a small fan here. This is where the oh man, brain fart. Heatsink is for the regulators. I have 3 regulators in here now. So you got your 12 and 5 volt for the logic, and then there's a separate 12 volt regulator for 2 fans. One is sitting here right behind the heatsink, and the other one is just underneath there. Because the half bridge sits here in front, and I had to raise up the feet. It's a bit ugly, but you know, it'll do. You know, there's just enough clearance. It sounds like this is drawing a whole lot of power, because I'm always running it on an interrupter. I did have a just making sure my trip is going still. I did have some fiber optic going here. This is like the plastic fiber optic. It did work, but I need to mess around with that a little bit more, because I had it going yesterday. Sparky had to give me a hand because the photo transistor just didn't have enough oomph to properly trigger the enables on the gate drivers, the gate drive ICs in here. So I had to put an additional transistor in there, basically making it a Darlington pair. He had mentioned it before, and I totally forgot. So we got that working. It would work, but it would misfire quite a bit, and then at some point it just stopped working. I don't know why. I tested all the components. I tested the fiber optic cable, because basically on let me get this out here. So basically on 2 ends, your diode is sitting in here, and the photo transistor is sitting in here, and it's about 5 meters of this plastic fiber optic cable used for lighting effects, but it works quite well. But I don't know, it kept misfiring and doing weird things, and I got to get around to testing that some more, or maybe even getting one of those other. I've seen other people use different ones. It's like a kit where you have a sender and a receiver with the cable. So pretty much the same thing. I might go that route. I still have the option. As you can see, there's 2 header pins in here, and I just added this back in. So I had this all reconfigured to work for fiber optic, because at some point I like to play music, because the music module is sitting right here, and then the rest of this is basically for the interrupter, and that's how that works right now. But it's all enclosed in metal, battery operated. So the only bad part is I'm still using a RCA cable to power it, but it's fine and it works for right now. I just want it to work and not fail. I did have a MOSFET blowing me earlier, but I think that was due to the on-off times. I think one or both MOSFETs either turned off or on at the same time, and one of the MOSFETs died. So basically what I did was I put diodes in series with the basically the input of the bridge. I know this is a bit wonky, guys. I do apologize. I just wanted to make this on the fly. So there's your half bridge. There's your gate resistor there, and then there's these diodes that are sitting in there. Basically, reversing. They're basically going to discharge the gates and properly discharge the gates. And I think that was the problem that I was having in conjunction with the interrupter here. I'm trying to be gentle here because the battery holder is kind of shite in this. I need to replace that at some point. I'll give you guys a quick demo, so I'll just stop yakking here. Just, wanted to make a video and say, hey, how's it going? And hopefully everybody's good and well at these kind of crappy times dealing with this coronavirus thing going on here. But yeah, I'll give you guys a quick demo of this running. It runs very well. I got this unrectified main, so it's a lot like a tube coil. So hopefully. Not bad, eh? Made me jump there. Not bad output. That's pretty decent. I like that quite a lot. That's pretty good. So yeah, just figured to give you guys an update. Maybe I'll do another one and I'll try out some different effects and whatnot. I actually wanted to try salt on the breakout at some point, just to have a different kind of a coloring effect. I think it'd be pretty cool. So yeah, we might do some more videos. Anyway, this is getting long enough, and yeah, we'll talk to you guys next time. So take care, guys. Cheers.